What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Yeah, I've discussed it with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face, a certain weight, because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated, it's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah.
Alright, let's rock and roll. Looks like we're all good. Welcome to today's stream, everyone. How are you all doing today? Just chilling while playing Rocket League, decided to tune in. Well, glad to have you on board. Yeah, I just woke up a little bit ago and I want to play some SSX, so that's what we're doing. So let's see. Looks like we're all good on both streams, so. You're sick today, that's no good to hear. Hopefully you'll get well soon. Are you kind of, you know, in bed sick, or or is it just a little bit of inconvenience? Go on YouTube hoping that your YouTube premium gets me a few cents. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I do think there is a decent percentage of revenue from YouTube Red now Premium. Is that a beard above my chin? It's growing. I need to shave again soon. I just been lazy for a few days, so it starts growing a little bit. Hey, what's up, Carson Frazier? Welcome to the stream. Hope you'll have an awesome time here. What's up? Fortunately, I have to go eat. Alright, Sander. Well, thanks a lot for stopping by still. See you later, and enjoy your meal. What's up, Nate? It's kind of close to midnight. Well, I say just woke up. I woke up about an hour and some change ago, and then did set up for a solid. It's a real pain to want to start a new Steep playthrough. I'll tell you this right now, because unless there's an easier way to do this, I had to make a new Uplay account, and maybe I didn't need to do this, but I think I had to make a new PSN account too, so I did that as well. I'm not in university. I guess you haven't heard the new situation. So while I was away, I tried to kind of re-register for the semester, pay the semester fee and all that, make sure everything was good for the next semester. Something went wrong, and basically, long story short, I am currently not in school. I'll be again next semester, but this one I have to wait till the next semester to continue. So I'm currently looking for some sort of gainful employment in the meantime. So I've contacted the employer helper peoples, and they're gonna get in contact with me soon, and we'll take it from there. So not the best, but right at the moment, living the neat life. Involuntarily. Alright, it's an inconvenience sickness. Alright, at least that's good to hear. Alright. I think I caught everyone. Are you going to be playing a bit of Rush 2049? Oh yeah, that game. Have fun, box. Alright, I think we're all caught up to all the messages. Can't skip school if they don't let you go anyway. The tap on temple, right? Very smart. But yeah, it's unfortunate. Next semester, though, we'll be back into it. Also had a semester of free time last semester. Had to work at construction sites. Yeah, I'll probably find some sort of employment in the meantime. I'll be out of school for about 4 months. 4 months and some change, perhaps. Well, no, not quite 4 months. Well, okay, yeah, 4 months, since it was due to start in late August, so yeah, about 4 months. Hey, what's up, Techno? How are you today? Do you not exist? Oh yeah, I missed your full screen comment. Sorry about that. I am in full screen. I want to start off like this just to catch up on all the stuff that comes in during the intro, because there's a lot of stuff to catch up on. Sorry about that. Don't try to miss messages, obviously, but it happens occasionally. Want to get a job just for Discord Nitro? You're so desperate. Discord Nitro, what does that even do? It lets you have an animated avatar, right? That's about it, right? Well, we support Discord, I suppose. So there's that too. Got a 7.5 out of 20 in Spanish. That's not very good, is it? Doesn't sound like the greatest. Found a 2 GB flash drive. You don't know what to put on it or what to do with it since you're bored. Any suggestions? If it was 2.1, you could put the emulated version of this game on it. I'd probably put a game or two on it. Like a couple of fun games. I think On Tour would fit on there. I think Tricky would as well. No, Tricky's 2.3 actually, interestingly, because it's kind of strange that Tricky is higher file size than this game is. Maybe they did better compressing it, I don't know. Do employment searches actually work? They either don't get you a job or you're stuck not knowing whether you're going to work the next day. So the people I've contacted specifically, these are the same people. These are the same people responsible of handing out welfare. I'm not there for welfare, but they basically cover the same things. So they have to kind of be efficient at what they do. So what's going to happen, at least based on what I've heard from other people, is that they're going to call me in for some sort of talk. They're going to ask me about my skills, ask me what I'm interested in, and probably also see my CV, which is relatively short, and my final records for performance in school, like my academics, grades, and attendance and all that. So after that, they're going to get to work on searching, most likely. And then I will also be searching alongside them. Why the fuck did you see end? I probably meant use. It allows you to use emojis in any server. Alright, so that's a nice perk as well then. You can also use non-global emotes as global emote. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. Hello YouTube. Yeah, you wanna have a conversation with YouTube? Alright, okay. I think we're all caught up, so I may switch over now. There it is. It's frozen at the moment. Big air. Alright. We stopped at 55. I think that might be about all I can think about for now. So, okay. First things first, we're gonna do one of them all freestyle platinum speedruns. So let's go. Let's see, where is it this state? No, it's the next one, isn't it? Got a hangover today. I wouldn't expect any less, since you apparently, by your own admission, you got shit-faced drunk last night. Hope you had fun after I had to leave, do some laundry and watch some videos, by the way. Hopefully you had fun just messing around. What were you even doing? It looked like you were kinda just playing the game, right? Hey, what's up, Guinea? How's it going? Alright. Let's see, all's good? Yeah, wonderful. Rock and roll. Okay, I may have missed a couple of messages up there. I just started the run, so you know what? Gotta catch up. I didn't actually miss any messages, except, yeah, boy. Alright. Let's try that again. Slightly large air. Grande air. Lots of different types of air you can get. Hey, what's up, chicken wings? How are you doing? Long time no see. Hope you've been doing well. Good to see you again. Alright, let's kick back, get comfortable, and hopefully get like, I don't know, 32 minutes and some. That'd be the dream. Reminder to self. 2 times bronze on the first heat, and take it from there. Should you watch on YouTube or Twitch? Choice is yours. The opportunities are endless. Now, I noted that we have quality options on Twitch and YouTube today, so the difference is pretty negligible. Quality options is kind of the big difference consistently between Twitch and YouTube. Active chatting in both. You can do that if you like. Nothing wrong with that. You can even have a conversation with yourself if you like. Subbed on YouTube? I appreciate it. Thank you. Need to get back to making some videos. I have some unfinished business in the form of a survey and a guide, but when I started streaming, I realized I'm much more of a streamer person, much more so than videos. I am doing very well, actually. In a pretty good mood today, ready to get some streaming, hopefully get some good runs as well. One of the most SSX things to do is sliding upside down into a tree. It counts as a meme. I mean, it's pretty... I've seen the list, it's kind of loose what we count as a meme for this, so pretty much anything could fit into the list, so... Hey Feedy, what's up? How's it going? Zohayo to you as well? Right, okay. It's a mistake. Now the next one is where it gets serious, however. You're ugly and your mom dresses you funny, let's ride. I don't think that one's there. Is Hey Mac even in the list, or did we completely forget about Hey Mac when we were messing around with that list? Don't remember. Need to edit some YouTube videos. Yeah, YouTube video editing is a bit of a grind. Did I roast the list? I don't think I did. Hey default class, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm doing very well. How are you today, my friend? Alright. kind of really not what I want to have happen, but okay. Let's make use of this 3 times while I'm here. Actually, I could have gotten the 10 times. Alright, this is too much making on the fly. Just eating Spanish chocolate. Mom once said, should I have gone for a walk in those 5 minutes? Those 5 minutes what? What 5 minutes? Okay, hey Magus, they're at number 21. Okay. Noted, so it is there. Oh, you're eating Spanish chocolate. I can't see /me because of how my third-party chat client works. So, all right. So this is slightly slow. It's gonna be like I don't know, 417 maybe, which is all right. Actually, on that note, I actually have to. This might not work, by the way. Yeah, alright, yeah. Gonna have to restart then. That was no good. It's 5 minutes they made you, and oh, I see. Well, that's not a very nice thing to say to your child, is it? Right, let's try that again. I'm not that torn up about it since, as you know, I did a lot of weird, unplanned things in that final heat. On that note, though, it has to be faster to go like that, surely. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I should suck at Spanish. Hopefully not. All plats. Yeah, so this is all freestyle platinum medals. That obviously that excludes the peak events because you can't get platinums on those. But yeah, that's what we're doing. And this category also allows everything, so you'll be seeing a couple wormholes and such. I mostly do this because it's fun. I haven't done the category in a while, and because I want to practice. First of all, practice the wormholes, and then practice the whatchamacallits. Practice the no stats. What? Says a joke. That kind of thing is normal. It's a joke how to kill our cat. Okay, if it's normal, then if there's no ill will behind it. You want to listen to people waste scammers' time today? Yeah, I actually saw one of those videos in my recommendations just 2 days ago, so maybe they're going around. But alright, Kano, enjoy the scammer videos. See you later. Thanks a lot for hanging out. Oh, you're not leaving, just put it on mute. Alright, well, enjoy the videos nonetheless. I'll see you probably later then, I suppose. Go. Don't kill a cat. Yeah, don't do that. Cable ties are called cat stranglers in Swedish? Really? Love DJ Atomica, he's like a friend. He really has this buddy-buddy attitude around him, doesn't he? Right, so I'm gonna try something new. So I'm gonna run this around 4 minutes. The R&B portion, yeah. R&B should be around 4:10, thereabouts. Actually, since everything is allowed, I guess I can rail glitch this, huh? Yeah, I forgot about that. Alright, fair. So as of now, the list's up to date. And 20 plus people attend the stream. If they do, it'd be cool to post a link again. Right, sure. I'm sure someone can permit you when such a time comes. Yeah, I can't actually see the total amount of viewers right now because my timer's covering it, so. my third-party chat client shows me the total between both platforms. But I don't know how many that is right now. Aromica, amicably, 14 watching now. Like total or on one platform? Because I see 14 on YouTube, so I would have. That would mean I would have to have 0 on Twitch, which I find rather unlikely. 10 on Twitch, right? Thank you, Cynic and Nero. And Feedy, I just realized. Yeah, so at current, then we're rocking 24 at the moment. Right, so 411 was that? Echo, yeah. Echoing Feedy.
SSX veteran who's kicking butt all he wants. I think it's safe to say that we'll be
I really like that emote, Nate. It's good. They say in Norwegian, my farts smell like roses. It would be something a la Fjertene mine lukter som roser. There would be something like that. At selection speed. Yeah, I know exactly where the things I need to hit are. Takes a lot of practice, but it's really, it looks really cool when you pull it off straight like that. Should log into Twitch here, get another person watching. I mean, it's up to you. I don't really believe in inflating the numbers since I don't really care what numbers there are there anyway. I don't think we're anywhere close to getting up to the partner numbers. Wunderbar. It's up. It's like, well, you gotta catch up before you stream. Yep. It's good to see you drop on by before you start your round. I'll no doubt be around to check yours out after I'm done too. Normal Saturday. Don't I ever laugh? No, I do. I do.
Radio Big back again.
I do. It's ha. Ha. Ha ha ha. 11:23. Yep, that's what it's at here as well. Talking to yourself. How are you? Thank God some people run on military timer. Oh, you prefer that? Interesting to hear. Alright, 2 jumps should do. Hey, what's up, Andrew? How's it going? How are you today? This 100% speedrun? No, we're currently doing all freestyle platinum medals. Actually, I wouldn't have needed that last jump. So we're gonna do all the freestyle events with the added goal of getting platinum on all of them. Oh, you personally run on military time, but no one else does. It's cool to hear. I'm sure that causes a lot of issues in daily life when communicating with other people. Well, it's probably not military time, right? It's 24-hour clock. I don't think I know anyone who uses military time. Every time you gotta be like, oh no, math. You do? You just view the day as 24-hour cycles instead. Yeah, write in 24 hours, speak in 12. So I might want to restart this, because that was really bad. So much easier to the fact that you can tell between AM and PM. Yeah, don't have to specify that. Specify when needed, exactly, yeah. The 24-hour clock is neat. That actually does make me wonder if I've ever seen someone use military time in real life. Because military time would be like 0700. So that's 0700 or 7 AM. You're an ex-soldier, you still use military time? Oh, okay. Interesting. Ex-soldier, huh? Gotta remember not to annoy you then. So do you use actual military time with the 0800 and shit like that.
This is going out to all you MCOM users. Don't hurt anybody.
Right, so this is gonna be Wormhole. Totally meet people at 5 AM. I mean, I'm still awake at that point, so sure, so could I. Well, couldn't really get anywhere because nothing runs at that hour. But if they were right outside my house, sure. Streaming at 5 on a Monday, you'd be right there. Unless you're already up by then, I don't really want you to get up too early, because that's gonna ruin the rest of your day. Youch. Yeah, most people know it as military time, yeah. Your head, you still think you're military time. Civilians don't understand. Why did that not work? Come on. Come on now. Someone's firing guns outside? That doesn't sound good. Should go check that out. Make sure there's nothing bad going on. I mean, I hear gunshots, but that's because I'm not far from a shooting range, which makes sense, but if you're not, then it might be worth checking out what's going on. No music. What a shame. I'm gonna go for 16.5 this time. Might be risky, but I'm gonna do it. Nearest shooting range is a few kilometers away. Yeah, so either it's not that, or they're using very, very heavy artillery. What's going on? So these are wormholes, glitches in the game. So basically how this works, you fall through the track and you advance through the track, and then the game will try to find you a spawn point for you to spawn back, and it does that. So now I'm right at the bottom of the track. Right, that's military time, Flab. Exactly. 1553 without the stuff, without the colon. Imagine just falling in a wormhole in real life. Excuse me, what did I just do? But never end, and you fall until you die, assuming you aren't warped. So you would die from what? Starvation? Or exhaustion? Probably one of those two. Once again, it is radio big. You die from old age? Yeah, surely you die from starvation before you die of old age, unless you're already dying at current. Getting Simon PTSD. Oh, don't worry. When we get the Brown Gem, you will see us wreck Simon, so hopefully that will be cathartic. American Navy and Army? Cool, cool. Yeah, respect. Not being hydrated is a different manner. Okay, that's true. I suppose when I say starvation, I mean first. More so. Skin would probably slowly erode. Depends on how age works in Wormhole. Very good point. Maybe you wouldn't age, or maybe you would age at a rapid rate. Youch, that's bad. There's the wind. I suppose that's true if there is wind in there. Hey Matt Stoney, what's up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Some characters better, worse than others, yes, but only slightly. A few things differentiate the characters. The two biggest ones, character hitbox and tier 1 Uber. So you see the Uber tricks I'm doing right now? The ones before you fill up the UBENR. They are specific to each character and can be changed. So some characters are missing the shortest and best one, and some characters don't have any of the two best ones. So But all things considered, these are minor differences at worst.
It's always a good time for some fun starts. And here they are.
But welcome, welcome. Hope you'll have a good time here. What's up? Oh, they look so trippy and cool. Ah, there goes the message. Couldn't read it in time. I'm gonna multitask. Think you've dreamt about being in one at some point. Oh, a wormhole? Cool, cool. Can't believe I didn't get warped out of the wormhole while doing that. Competitive eater. Oh, it has someone verified. Cool, cool. Screen capped. How's it feel getting recognized in an SSX stream, huh? Oh, actually, this is... I need to do that. Okay. I feel like you guys are one step from asking him for an autograph. It's about to happen. Alright, I'm gonna try to do this again. Essay. It's not landing. Yeah. That's a shame. Gotta restart Star Mile. SSX is a shit, way underrated game. I agree. It is my favorite game of all time, personally. And in terms of design, I think it is also one of the best games. It's not. I mean, there are tons of games that can compete, but in terms of the role it tries to fill and how well it fills it, it's pretty damn good. Hey, Nate Dog, what's up? How are you today? Go to YouTube to see with your own eyes. Greed, trademark. To be fair, you can't get the platinum off of just a double Stone Age, so I had to go for it, or I had to do a loop rail. So I'm probably gonna do a loop rail jump this time, or hold the phone. Nah, this was a bad idea. That the real Nate Dog? Isn't he dead? I believe he's no longer with us. That worked, sweet. Make that 1 and a 2. Well, I get that he might be famous, but just make sure you let him chill. Well, this is a right shame. Well... Just got off the phone with SSX Powerhouse Nate Dog. The man wants some Caesars. Just let him enjoy the sick tricks. Yeah. I always have wondered kind of how many, let's say how many big creators go around trolling for things they enjoy, but then they never say anything, not wanting to get recognized. I wonder how much that actually happens. Just one example, I don't think he's ever commented or said anything, but NerdCube directly references Riffic's speedrun of 100% in one of his videos. So I know for a fact he's, at the very least, seen the title to that video. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a death plane. Thankfully landed the trick in time, though. Hi, Coolio. Probably have alternate accounts. Probably. I have like watch how you present yourself because you don't know who's watching. I suppose that's true. It's gonna be tight. Alright, good. So finally past Star Mile. About time. why ripping off happens all the time. You mean when a big creator takes the idea from a smaller creator? Yeah. Heard some stories about that.
Everybody know everything gold belongs to him. As a serious string of wins continues, Radio Big will be bringing you the latest updates as they happen.
You're actually Merkel? Are you now? Yeah, well, I think Cynic and Nero has some choice words for you. It's the time to beat here again. The time? For the run in general? I mean, my PB is 33.56, but that's not really what I'm shooting for. This is just practice. So I want to get the Wormhole's first try, basically. And also being able to get a good score out of that. That's kind of what I'm trying to shoot for. Jacksepticeye banana and ult. Maybe everyone currently watching the stream is famous. Who knows? She would never say that. Touche, touche. I need to get SSX, and then that'll bring me up to about 130. Make that. Alright, let's try that again. Define famous? Someone who's not an immediate family member knows who you are. Just ripping on an ult. No comment? No comment. Not ult account. Yeah, I typed that fast. I can type while running. Or this is pre-recorded. Who knows? What are rules of restarting in the middle of speedrun? Do pause the clock? If you have to, like, restart a track, if I fail to get a platinum, no, the time keeps running. Any run where you have to pause the timer, and this, for official purposes at least, is completely invalidated. Not considered valid whatsoever. I know this category isn't even on the leaderboard anymore, so, but yeah. I'm probably going to do a single event run later. That's a lot more optimized and a lot more recent. Also a lot more fun in my opinion. Is this a specific run? Yeah, we're doing all freestyle platinum medals. So that involves, I have to, in Conquer the Mountain, I have to get all the platinum medals. So that means the slope styles, big airs, super pipes, and backcountry challenges. I have to get platinum for all of them. It's peak jams are not involved because you can't get platinum on those. So I need 800k. Someone say cat. Someone did say cat. Cato gets snacko. Doggo is relaxo. Okay, one more. Because I started with like 25, so just in case. And the leaderboard is for all plats. For this specific category, there's no official leaderboard at all anymore. We changed it out in favor of single events, which also includes the race events. So single events, you have to do all the races except for the P. You have to do all the tracks available in single event, basically. Get platinum for all of them. Or gold. Alright, Wormhole. I really like Cool Cat as well. One of my favorite emotes. This is going to be a type 1. Alright, good. Another Wormhole to add to the mix. Yep. Is Loop a dead meme yet? It's the average lifespan of a meme anymore anyways. Can't be too high, right? Few days. Pretty close to all platinums on your casual file now. Ooh, congrats. Getting all plats is kind of the hallmark of, assuming they're going for it, is truly the hallmark of a really skilled player, so best of luck. Can't you go trick crazy in a wormhole? Oversimplified explanation, there's an internal timer in the game that checks if you're off track. If you're off the track for 2.5 seconds or more, it'll warp you just automatically, right? But for some reason, it has this hierarchy of things it wants to check, and apparently checking for your stance is higher up. So if you keep changing your stance in a wormhole, i.e. by doing these 180s, I can do this too, there's nothing stopping me, I just have to spin around once every now and again. But if you do that, the game will always be occupied, checking your stance. Can I switch? Hold the phone. Switch an official speedrun goal as you see fit. I'm going for all platinum. Your time is really good on slopestyle only. Ah, yeah. No reason not to. I mean, they all start at the same time. I forgot about combo. Let's do that again. Plat runs are all the hype. Yeah, I mean, gold is kind of the inferior version. It's still impressive to get all golds, and there's some different pathing, which is interesting, but yeah, this run's dead. Just practice the wormhole at this point. But yeah, assuming the rules are all the same, and you start the timer and end the timer at the same point, then yeah, no reason not to, right? Snowflake grab. Don't know how to even get plats there. It's a set goal. Unlike gold, which is variable because it's up to what score the AI gets, plats are always set in stone. For instance, plat for this track is 500,000, never any more, never any less. Didn't even know how pro this game was till you found the streaming community. There's a lot of optimization that's been done to this game, perhaps surprisingly so. I know a lot of people, when I find out about this community, they're surprised. I see a lot of people who decide to do a run as a one-off, and they expect to right away get close to world record because they think the world record's not very optimized, right? And let's just say they just don't. They fall well short, and then they realize just how much grinding has gone into this game. Yeah, you can look through the career highlights menu, that's true. Usually just played the races for fun. Yeah, the races were fun. My first experience with this game properly was playing alongside my parents, and we would do Snow Jam and single event. My dad was actually the first person in the household to get a gold medal at all. I'm actually surprised I stuck with playing this game because I was junk at the start. I was really bad at this game. But I guess I really liked it, so I kept playing, and what? 14 years later, here we are. Heard this game from Metal Jesus. Oh, you saw Metal Jesus Roxas video? Yeah, that's a very cool video. Nerdcube's All Peak Jam is also very nice. I think there was a more recent video as well. Was it by the Russian Badger, I think it was? So yeah, this game kind of has a big creator do some content on it every now and again. Occasionally it'll do that. 6:15. It's rare to get a game nowadays people haven't optimized the heck out of. That's kind of true. The older the game is, if it's not a big classic a la GoldenEye or a Mario game, it's less likely to be severely optimized. Well, I say that. It's less likely to be severely optimized considering how long it's been out for, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, kicked out. Not the case in Rush. In Rush, as long as you know the controls, you can get near world record. Salesman for a game nobody knows. Yeah, some games are kind of, if you just don't mess up, you can get very close to the world record in, for instance, an auto-scroller, right? assuming it's a fairly simple auto-scroller. Just about anyone can do that. Remember MGR played as Vigo? He did! He was wearing the suit too, wasn't he? Pretty clean on your Metro record right now. 213, clean, going the wrong way. I'm not sure what going the wrong way exactly entails, but yeah, that sounds like a solid time. Congrats. Do a face reveal. Is this not my face? I remember I was really, hopefully this isn't TMI, but I was really hesitant to setting up a face cam for the first time because I have very, very mild, mind you, I have very mild Tourette's. I don't even know if most people even notice it, but I was wondering if that was going to basically become a consistent talking point of the stream. And I didn't want it to, so I was very hesitant at first. But that has not happened. Alright, well that sucks. Hey Tunes, what's up? How are you today? Wrong way meaning you went right, like the track naturally wants you to do. Oh, okay. Try some not too well known indie game. Yeah, that's, if you're world record hunting exclusively, that's probably your best shot. Honestly, world record hunting doesn't mean a damn thing though. To each their own, you know, anyone can play what they want, but I will never understand why some people just go world record hunting for the sake of it. Sounds boring to me. Hey, what's up, Chill? Got a second copy of SSX finally. Hopefully I don't scratch this one too. Yeah, hopefully this one stays. Hopefully this one stays unscratched. How's it going? Good to see you again. It's been a little while. Hope you've been doing well. Gone through a few discs. So before I bought my most recent one, the one I use when I play on console, my last one was scratched up to hell. And it would run so poorly that... So I actually did runs on this thing too, by the way, but when I did All Peak Race, for instance, when I got to the black station split, it would freeze and sit there for 45 seconds, and I would just have to wait it out. And the worst example, during style mode runs, when I got close to the second 10 times, it would freeze. It was variable, but it was never less than 1 minute, and it was never more than 15. But if I wanted to continue my run, I had to sit there, and I had to tap and tap away. And I did that for every run that got to that point, so obviously when I got past that point, I was like, alright, please don't muck this up, please don't muck this up. It's gonna cost me another 15 minutes to get going again. Oh boy, I can't even believe I managed to get the score I managed to get with that set of circumstances. One of my family members also took an old SSX redisc of mine and went to town with scissors, but that's a story for another time. Need to get a new Tony Hawk Underground 2 disc. The one you have now always crashes in Berlin and New Orleans. Scratch discs are plain to doing that. I used to swear by toothpaste, but I don't really think it works anymore. I think I don't know, got lucky or something. I played this game in a month. What's up, Joel? How's it going? Broke your GameCube controller out of anger. I'm missing the Intimidator Plat by a second. Remains the only one you don't have. Intimidator Plat can be a bit of a struggle, boss. Shame you broke your controller, though. Are you trying, or are you looking into getting a new one, or is my current record for this run? Maybe a bit a bad idea. Okay, current record for this run is 33:56. This run I'm doing right now is significantly worse, so we're gonna get maybe 38 minutes with this one if I'm lucky. So, hey Antura, what's up? How are you today? Tonight, more like. Game that defined your childhood. Doesn't even have times for most missions. Some games get a lot more attention than others. What game is that? Huge area, you know it. Get a new one at some point. Didn't realize how fragile they are. Yeah, controllers they're not very resistant to being thrown. I'm glad I don't rage a lot when playing games, and even when I do rage, I don't break shit. I've never broken anything from raging. The worst I've done is injure myself. But I'd rather give myself a mild injury that passes by in like 2 hours than break a controller, or even worse, a keyboard, or even a console.
This was my request. The swollen members going out to competitive drift Simmons.
Yep, 3356. And that was clean as well without the wormholes, so that truly goes to show how unoptimized this run is currently. There's something about this game. It can be quite rage-inducing, especially when you get so close and you're just right there, but it's just out of reach, yeah. Can you land this? Youch, I can. Sweet. Don't exactly have much time spare, but yeah, no. Don't ever beat your sub 4 second time for doing a kickflip McTwist. And yeah, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Yeah, I figure as much because that's not a snowboarding trick. The worst you ever did is in a rage, stab your bed with a knife. You destroy your mattress. How much would it cost to replace a mattress as a result of raging? Probably a fair bit, right? Hey, what's up, Lead Axel? How are you? How have you... Ooh. And how have you been? Long time no see. Hope you've been doing alright. Hitting the very last tree or rail that you just can't get on. It is infuriating. I'll agree with that. iTunes. There's enough vomiting. Word vomit. Yeah, mattresses are expensive. That's what I was thinking too. I don't know exactly how much, so... Clean some of that up. Yes, please do. There it goes. I've been kind of busy with music and graphic design. Working on music. As a hobby, or trying to make a career out of it? Good luck, though. What's your latest project? What's in the pipeline, essentially? Right, so step one, I'm sure Julian liked that one. Alright, well, gotta do that again. Wouldn't know that times 30 is the magic mark for combos. Yes, it is indeed. Need to land that. Good. Frame cancel for the win. Alright, coolio. Been working on things related to Tekken, really? We were talking about Tekken a fair bit yesterday. Can't say I've ever played that game, but that's nice. When you say related to Tekken, are you making soundtrack for Tekken games or something, or not? Yeah, boy, yep. He got. That's all. That's what he deserves, basically, after the living hell he put Julian through the other day. Do we celebrate Thanksgiving where I am? Asking this is Thanksgiving weekend. We do not know. I believe that's an almost entirely North American tradition to celebrate Thanksgiving. The local stores have picked up on Black Friday, so we have Black Friday and apparently Cyber Monday here, but Thanksgiving itself we just don't have. I think Christmas is like the top of the pops over here in terms of holidays, and which are most enjoyable. That's not going to hit anything. Gotta do that again. Most active a host's ever been in this chat. Who, me? I'm trying to keep up, but it's going fast right now. It's difficult. The total opposite holiday. Exactly, it's... I don't know who came up with this first, but I've seen this all over the internet. Is that you dedicate a day to being thankful for what you have, and then you kill another person over 10% off on some sort of electronics goods. New question: why do pros keep doing Stone Age Out My Stars as opposed to the others? Tricks like Finger 11 and Aphrodite are possibly faster. They are not faster. But there are some tricks that are faster. It's just Stone Age is the single best point yield divided by time taken trick in the game. And it's not even close. It's not even close. Executioner is second, and Alpine Star is third, which is kind of the backup trick. So yeah. Where's Staggy from? I'm from Norway. From Norway. It's called Restream. I think I missed someone asking what that is. Feedy's got you covered. Alright, let's not fail this time. We're gonna get a Switch on Black Friday. There's so many rumors about a hardware revision. You're gonna have to hold back. Yeah, it's probably gonna be best to hold off on it if you don't know what the future may bring. We'll be bringing out an update soon. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's why F11 is used. It's for those two reasons. Mostly the fact that you don't have to smurf it, but the other one's definitely a factor as well. Alright. 591. Good. Please make it. Good boy. The hitbox is a factor, but it's a small factor. Smurfing is, when I do a monster trick, you know I sometimes do the 180. That 180 is the Smurfy trick. It means I get full point value for the trick in question, as opposed to having the point value halved. Which obviously would be quite bad, because it gets halved and then halved again, and then all of a sudden you're getting less points for a monster trick than you would do for a normal trick. Wall Street Journal said that it's certain there will be a new Switch by summer 2019. It's certain. Let's see. Hey, welcome back, Kano. Stream ended? It didn't. Oh, the scammer stream ended. Okay. Well, hopefully you had fun. Welcome back. Oh, we're done. So that was 4140 or 4141. Not the best of runs. Now I'm going to try to do a single event run, and I actually have splits for that. However, my scene, I changed my scene since last time, so I'm not going to worry about that. Yeah, let's just rock the timer. Let's see. Gotta actually load my file for this too. It resets the repeat penalty, yeah, exactly. This is the first time you've heard it called Smurfy by Streamer? Really? Doesn't Ripic refer to it in that way? Did it change my clothes? Oh no, I loaded the save state. Duh. What are my tricks like? If my tricks are fine, I'll rock and roll. Ah, yeah, sure. Sure, alright, we'll play like this, that's fine. Yeah. So this one is single events platinum, so I'm gonna get all the platinums, including races as well. Heading out, Julian. See you later. Enjoy the stream. Talk to you later. Thanks a lot for stopping by and hanging out. I appreciate it. See you later when you stream. And have a good stream, by the way. See you later. Tryhard guy got banned? What? Trihex got banned? Why is that? You were walking your dog. He led you back inside. Guess he didn't want to go outside. On occasion, when it's too cold, my dog doesn't really want to go outside, even though, you know, he obviously has to. But he just doesn't want to. Maybe I should get him some socks or something for that purpose. I don't know. Is there a way to automate splits? There is. However, no one has looked into it for this game specifically, at least yet. It would be interesting to have someone do it though. Don't do a save state while doing that. Yeah, avoid doing that. I can mess it up. Ah, okay. Uptime's 1 hour, 1 minute, Joe Pucks. You're doing well today. Yep, we've been going for about an hour. I think we'll do this run, mess around, and then we'll play a little bit of Steep. Yeah, he is very small, so... We'll try to make sure when winter arrives that he's got a full coat of fur. So at least that won't be an issue. His fur is currently in the process of growing now. So yeah, that's definitely a thing. That's no good. Guess he just didn't feel like walking. Maybe your dog's getting lazy. Maybe you need to show him how fun it once was to go outside and hang out. I really love kind of racing my dog up and down our driveway because you have a fairly long driveway. It's like maybe 80 to 90 meters across, so we can get a decent race going on that distance. It's fun. He's lazy. Yeah, there you have it. Maybe he was figuratively telling you, get out of my face, I just want to relax today. I'm not in a good mood and you're not making it any worse, any better. I press select to get down from the log and not feel like falling. No, it's faster. It's just plain simple faster. Yeah, the F word for a person. I saw someone else specified. Get warped slightly ahead, exactly, yeah. That is my reason for doing it. Alright, so single event, I gotta remember the timing is different. See, the SSX community is steadily growing? It is. I'm actually surprised that we've been able to make as much as we have out of a game that I didn't think there would be that much of a market for. I always knew there was going to be an untapped market, but a Discord channel almost 350 strong and consistent stream viewership and all that, I couldn't have envisaged that, to be honest. Any tips to make Intimidator Platinum? Right, I can give you some general tips. So, first of all, are you doing this cleanly or do you mind doing any warps? Because tube skip is going to be a life send if you don't care if you had to warp to get the platinum. Off limits shortcut beside the... Yeah? Surpassed it and found the wormhole, didn't 180 in time. Yeah, finding new wormholes is always fun. Ninja says racial slur and nothing happens to him. Yeah, Twitch has always been... I don't really know much about Twitch specifically because I'm not very updated on this stuff. But I do know Twitch is seemingly quite inconsistent in enforcing the rules. Some people get hit overly hard, other people just get a slap on the wrist, if even that. So it's probably down to favoritism, but I don't want to say that for sure because I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Might be hush money for all I know. You are in the Discord channel but never posted. Yeah, I mean, there's no need to post there if you don't want to. Just hang out. Yeah, pretty much every major social platform is inconsistent, definitely. Yeah, that could be basically what hush money is in this situation. ban me without even having posted anything? Really? This is bad. Alright, that's okay. I'll take that. Twitch only forces rules. They're not grabbing Battle Royale money. I think I missed another couple messages again. Did he say if he wants to do any warps? Actually, no, I think I remember skimming that. So you don't want to do any warps. So tube skip is off the table. Are you taking the right path then, first of all? Have you cross-checked with, maybe not world record run, but like someone getting a 215 or a 220? Have you cross-checked with someone like that? Start off by getting a knockdown, then cut the first corner, like jump over to the right. That saves a bit. At the first trick boost jump, you also want to cut across to the left, because I assume you won't be going for clean big skip. I think that's not an option. So cutting across that jump is going to save some time. Make sure you get Super Uber going through the tube. If you know what the tube is, it's the big, like, dark area. You know, the circle thing that takes you in a circle. Take the pass, getting the right rails, getting that big skip. Oh, you actually get big skip too, huh? Getting the off-limit shortcut after the tube. And you're going the same way at the end as well, because the end is probably the biggest part. I assume you're probably going to the right side at the end, but if you're not, you definitely will want to do that. Hey, what's up, Tom? Yeah, that's prone to happening sometimes. I really should do runs like this on Dolphin, shouldn't I? Alright, fine. Let's try that again. Oh, excuse me. There you go. It's just one getting tube skip, taking the fastest route at the ending. Yeah, kinda. It's kinda true. Not much, how am I? I'm doing well. Just kicking back, doing some runs right now. I think what I'm gonna do is, I don't really care if this PBs. I wanted to try to get a PB because it was a decent run, but I'm just gonna take my time in the menus, whatever. I'll play this on Xbox One later because that's the bona fide console for this run now anyways. I do have one skip where the track goes in a loop. I assume you're probably talking about spiral skip now? Because yeah, spiral skip's a big one too. Bonafide? Oh, this October. Halloween's fast approaching. Oh boy. A nothing day. I already made my thoughts about Halloween clear last time. It's a normal day for me. Nothing happens. Yeah, the tube is technically a spiral. I know. That's why I've kind of always been questioning that. But whirlpool skip could do that. I wonder if it would be easy to just change the name like that, or if it's too ingrained now. I think your run doesn't count. You didn't change the camera when you recorded. You didn't change the camera. The in-game camera, like near, far, and mid. That stuff. Name yourself Spook Flab. No, you did. It's October time. Was it a replay run? Or was it live? If it was live, doesn't matter. Replay gets all different angles. Right, so it was a replay run. Was it on a console? It's a pagan, burn tissue with your own blood in the oven. Oh, you like to do that, huh? It didn't look great. Yeah, I can see Some confusion arising over that. About to take off en route. That is a-okay. Thanks a lot for hanging out though. I'll see you later. Have a good rest of your day and I'll talk to you soon. Showed your PS2 and controller. Right. So it was a console run. And we can clearly see that. So it sounds like it followed all our silly little rules. So I think it'll be fine. I'll have to see what it actually looks like and talk to Rick about it. But I don't think we would reject a run for that normally, so I don't think we should in this one. No, it wasn't very fast. Yeah, if it was a world record or something, might have to, but we'll have a look. I assume you're probably going to want to improve on a 227, so if you just make sure that happens the next time, I'm sure it'll be fine. Not even pagan. I figured as much. Sounds very much like a strange tradition. Gotta go, catching up on some sleep and stuff. Alright, Walter. Thanks a lot for stopping by and hanging out for a bit though. Have yourself a good night, and I'll talk to you later. See the boost color texture mod? I kinda caught it. So I woke up shortly before starting streaming and I had to rush to do some setup stuff before starting the stream. And I saw someone talking about boost color mod. I didn't actually watch any of it or read any of it, but I saw someone was talking about it. So I just simply didn't feel like I had time at the moment. I'll check it after this, but let's just say starting a new Steep playthrough is a bit of a pain. I had to make a new PSN account and all that, so yeah. This gives you a lot of hope for the future of SSX free modding. Me too, yeah. Hopefully that means good things for the near future. Unironic pagans left in Europe. It's kind of sad. I don't know enough about pagans, so I can't really give an opinion on that. Watching this on PC, all the mods, it would be sweet. It would be amazing. I have no doubt in my mind about that. I would never do a speed mod. Speed mod. What would that entail? Don't think anyone did. Alright, cool. Very nice. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, top speed. Does Killer Cat's ghost characters count? So he was able to get this weird glitch because he used Game Shark or something Game Shark like on his emulator, and it unlocked the speed cap to 89 miles an hour on the ground and on rails. But the instant you got air, you'd be put back to 75. Does that count? It wasn't a mod per se. Gotta go for real. Alright, Kano. Thanks a lot for hanging out. I'll see you later. And don't scam any telemarketers now. Don't be doing that. Don't take inspiration. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Action replay. It was action replay. Okay. So yeah, he basically broke the game with this action replay. In the area gets slowed down physically. The game just assumed TS is at 75. No, it would actually slow down your character, yeah. Blur without motion controls. I always believe in that would be a really good game. If blur without motion controls was a thing, I think I would put it between Tricky... between Tricky and 2012, most likely. Maybe between Tricky and On Tour, but I doubt that. Because it's just a repeat of all the tracks I know and love from this game. So I can't really give it too much credit, can I? There's very, very little new content in Blur. Alright, Vigo's gonna get it. After this, we're far enough now to where I'm gonna start doing that. This is theoretically a perfect run, speed gained on land, be stopped by the air. Right. SSX free for Connect. What? So you'd have not just motion controls, but you'd have actual movement controls? Whack! Does not sound like fun. But to each their own, I suppose. Play Blur then? I really want to play Blur. I just need to find my damn Wii first. And that might be a problem because I think it might be outside in the barn somewhere. But I actually really do want to play Blur. I should have the means of streaming it too. Okay, so while I have a lot of people here, does the Blur run off of composite, HDMI, or can it run on both depending on when the Wii is from? Because I have a capture card for composite, but not for HDMI. How often do you play as Griff? Occasionally. I mix it up sometimes. To do tricks in real life. It would be the Play TV snowboarding, but way better. Taken over. Ohimaru. Oh no, Shimaru, okay. It runs on composite? It runs exclusively on composite? Alright, good. If I find my Wii then I should be able to play Blur, because I have the game. It's there. Just need to set up stream for it. Crud. Wait, what the hell was that? Oh, my dad's doing some stuff, okay. Caught me the hell off guard, that. Just in comparison to the world. He's so small that you can't tell what speed you're going. Yeah. Alright, that ought to do it. How much effort is to strap your feet into a snowboard? I do actually. I had a real rough go at things when I tried learning how to snowboard when I was 10. The straps were really crappy. Like, my rides were maybe at most 15 seconds each. So it was like I spent maybe a minute strapping and unstrapping to do 15 seconds of boarding. And it wasn't even down slope, it was just bleh. I think SSX is probably the way to go, right? It has to be, surely. Oop, wrong direction. Is that gonna be 700k? No. No, it's not. That probably is. Sussex, SASAX, Sussex. Sussex from Sussex. Actually invent the magnet straps from 2012. It would be sweet. Maybe one of these days. Alright, you're actually asking what I mean by that. Because yeah, Stone Age Executioner. Time to get the road paved. Out from Sesexstan? Is that supposed to be an actual word? I'm trying to, or an actual country, I'm trying to think about what countries that could potentially be, but I can't think of one. Saskatchewan? That's like the only thing. Kazakhstan? Okay, I suppose that works. Kazakhstan works. sad you can't spell ass. You cannot. Well, you can do AS, SA, and then you can do AS. You can call Stone Age S instead of SA, but that's kind of cheating because no one does that. So you'd be forcing the joke at that point. And forced jokes are never funny. If you can't do TH sounds like me, maybe you could go Alpine Star to Bryce and then pronounce Bryce like Strice. I don't think anyone does that either. Forced jokes are always funny, are they now? Maybe I should start forcing more jokes. What was forced? If you were to try to make the abbreviation into ASS for ass, right? You would do Alpine Star, which is fair, that's the way it is. But then you would have to get an S from somewhere. You could do SA for Stone Age, but you'd have to cut the A out. 225, not the best. Rootless Rage. ASs? That's true, you could do that. Against with S swollen member, yeah. ASMR. Wow, yeah, actually, you could make swollen member SR for swollen member. Oops, that sucks. Ah, no, this is still faster. And then you'd have ASMR, potentially. I was supposed to get another one there. Can't land that. I'm gonna have to get it here somewhere. Oh! Alright, well this run was actually rather decent, but there goes any of that. There goes any semblance of competition. That's alright. This is almost entirely for fun anyways. Says swollen member. That sounds like you should see a doctor. If you have a swollen member, probably should. You know what time it is? It's time for my slang confusion hour. So the word swole, does that originate from swollen? I assume it does. Figure that's the only one that makes sense. But I'm not exactly up to date on the new youngin slang. Yes, swole. I think it's for someone who, like, works out a lot. I haven't looked it up in Urban Dictionary, so don't quote me on that. Alright, so it is from swollen. Noted. Thank you. Tune in next time for Teaching Me Slang episode 29. Originated from Buzzwole, the Pokemon. That must be one of the newer Pokemon. I'm out of touch with Pokemon too. Getting old. It's 12:24. It is getting kind of late, yeah. I would have liked to have continued. Like, I would have liked to have started earlier, but stupid. I had to make that stupid Ubisoft account, which sucked. So, had to deal with that. Right, so if you're still here, I will try to show you. This run isn't going to do anything, so I'll show you a relatively clean route, okay? Hopefully it will be of help. So you'd probably want to take this jump. I'm going to do the rail. Try to get onto this route and do that stuff. Next key is to make sure you get Super Uber by the tube. Like, okay. So I'm going to hold on to this. So about there, you want to get it. That rail is super important, yes. You can do tube skip here, I'm going to do that. You won't be doing that. So just go through the tube as normal. You can just sling yourself over this instead of having to hand plant it as well. How to do tube skip. It's all about your location in relation to the tube. You see where the wall kind of... I don't know how to explain it, but you see how where the wall kind of... Well, the wall isn't straight up, it's kind of slanted. You want to warp during that time. You could do that, but there is a visual marker. If you remind me to show you after, I can do that. I'll happily do that. Hey, what's up, Jesper? How are you today? Good evening to you as well. Man, I really hope the steep playthrough is going to be a lot of fun, because if not, waste so much time. Berlin is huge, Mac. You are correct. Alright, 205, not bad. I gotta wait. Eating some quick lunch. Ooh, sounds good. Just relaxing at home today. Sounds like a solid Saturday in my opinion. I'm just kicking back with some runs right now. Taking it easy. But I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Said it was on track. Or on this track. Got a higher time than your PB? I did. Poor performance. Alright, make that 4. Thank you very much. No, you want to go on the right of that. I forgot about that. Youch. Oh, so intimidating. He did? Mac did? Neat. He knows. Sometimes you'd think Mac is sentient. Other times you'd think he's dumb as a brick. Well, I guess you can be sentient, but dumb as a brick. So, suppose those two aren't mutually exclusive. Camera freak out. Dumb as a sentient brick. If a brick could think, what would it think? That's my question. I have insight on the world. They would definitely have insight on different architectural styles, that's for sure. No arms to scratch it. Would it even know what arms are? Or especially like how scratching an itch works? What's that, like some dust? Well, whatever it is, it's gone now. Depends on how its medulla oblongata is. Probably. You're gonna have more mines. It's like if you break a stick in two. Like if you're for some reason trying to fight sticks, if you break them in two, you just have 2 sticks to deal with. So now you've doubled your problems. That's basically the situation you're facing. It's a little dial. Turn this. Yeah, there you go.
Here we go with some tunes, baby.
Yeah, you can't beat sticks. It's just impossible. Where tunes go? I don't know. I noticed that as well. Maybe he's busy or maybe he left. I hope he didn't leave, because so I don't see this in the third-party chat program, but I assume when the emotes disappear that you probably purged them, right? Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if you timed them out or banned them. Purged them. Okay, so no one timed them out or banned them. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he got busy, or maybe he's just not having the best of days and didn't feel like dealing with that. I don't know. But he knows. He does know how I feel about emote spamming now. When it goes overboard, and he had 5 or 6 lines. It's too much. I wish I had milliseconds too, it would be sweet. It would sure as hell clean up a lot of ties. Oh, I had 1,234,000, so 1.234 million. Very nice. He's been spamming it a little too much. I've been noticing that too. I don't think he does it because I told him that I'm a little sensitive to that stuff, but you're off to a gathering. Oh. Well, hopefully you'll have fun at your gathering, non-specific. Thanks a lot for stopping by and hanging out though. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Measure the frames. Yeah, I like doing that too, but it's limited how accurate you can be with stuff like that, unfortunately. Well, I rarely end up back here. That's okay. Really? Mac, you are a meme. Just 1 frame away from being a 214. Ooh, lucky. Okay, that was it. I don't need to worry anymore after this. Alright, let's rock and roll. Youch. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to actually give him an actual limit. Generally, he's been with the emotes. He's been to the point where I notice it, but it's not nuking the entire chat. And that's kind of where I draw the line. If it starts nuking the chat and nobody can have a decent conversation, that's starting to become an issue. So I might need to have a talk with him over that. Any tips on getting good spawns? Yeah, I'm sorry to disappoint. No tips at all. Entirely RNG as far as I know, and as far as everyone knows. Don't believe anyone knows any better way of getting that done. I should not have gotten those tricks, because that would have allowed me to do a monster trick here. Well, whoops. Whatever, I'm still gonna have to do it. Rock and roll. And we'll do a little bit of Alpine Star off of this. And we're good. Yeah, you just have to pray to RNG essentially, and hope for the best. I really hope we work something out. I have a feeling, if you can manipulate it, I have a feeling it's something very strange. Starting to get real sleepy. Yeah, I'm sorry about starting this early, or starting this late. Sorry. I was actually gonna start at 10, but I had to postpone it for a bit. But alright, Flab, thanks a lot for hanging out though. I appreciate it. See you all soon. It's been good to see you again. I assume you've probably been busy for a little while, so that's why I haven't seen you much recently. I appreciate it. I'll see you later and have a good night. From what you've seen, approaching it from the bottom area. Approaching it from the bottom area? What do you mean bottom area? It's the earliest I've started the stream. It depends whether you want to call it early or late, I guess. Like, when would you say the switch from night to morning goes? Because I've started streams that were late for me, but early for viewers. It depends on when I wake up, me personally. Right, earliest I've started the stream then is 5 AM. If that's our criteria, then 5 AM. Right, we're on the way there. Gratitude. 28 minutes. This isn't a bad run, I don't think. Obviously, I don't have any splits right now. I need to set up another scene of splits now that I'm doing runs again. So I can have a look-see mid-run. Your brother's sick of being tired. Oh, it's left, isn't it? Ah, well. Too late now. Ouch. Your splits are like the song Blood Red, so you can see it. Hey, at least that means you had a good run once, right? Because if you didn't have a good run at least once, you wouldn't be in the red. Don't fail me now. I think my right wrist is starting to hurt a little bit. Can't find the strength to close my tie. I like that. Don't have the clutch ability. Alright, rather solid gratitude, assuming hairpin turn works out fine as well. Yeah, should be in the... I didn't miss anything of note, did I? So it should be in the 50s. Should be in the 50s, along with classic artists like Fats Domino. Nah, it won't be in the 50s. Dang, nabbit. It'll be like a 201, Bree. 2. Whatever. Apparently that's a tie for the highest I've done on emulator, though. Can't... In fear of the APR set on for sure. Oh man. Oh man, times 2. Alright, cool. Enjoy them. Oh, is the sound gonna be messed up pitch again now? Sounds like it. Let's pull a monster trick in a bit and we'll have a look. No, sounds normal to me. Simon laughed at me? Did he? I didn't notice that. Did he actually? Need to do that. Hey Lena loves, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hope you'll have a good time here. If you like the stream and subscribe to me, thanks for the subscription. I appreciate it. Hope you'll like my future streams and videos. What's up? Huh. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is only gonna go one way, and that's poorly. Poorly? No. Alright, good. 0 time. Yeah. gonna have to hit the rock. Dang, failed Timmy skip. So close to hitting the rock too, and if I had gotten the rock, it would have bumped me across and I would have gotten it. But that is okay. Should be like a 212 or thereabouts. Yeah, rocks at the end of the cave always get you. Select warping out of there as a thing. Yeah, it is. The cat cave. And then touching up and down. Here you go. The Eclipse 0 time. No, I need that. Thank you. Jeez. I don't know if it just feels this way, but I feel like, until now, I feel like I've been talking a lot. Even more so than normal. Maybe that's just me perceiving wrongly, but it feels like I had to talk a lot to stay on top of everything that was happening today. How old is that game? This game came out in 2003, which would make it 15 years old. Actually, its 15th birthday is coming up rather soon. PogChamp taking hold. Youch. Yeah, it was like a figurative whirlwind earlier. It's older than Flav, isn't it? Is it? I don't know about that. It's close. Flav left, so we can't get confirmation. I don't remember how old he is. Yeah. I can't either, unfortunately. See, I remember when people told me their age, but that's outdated information now. Like, I remember when Odakung said he's 16, but he's not 16 anymore. I think Flav's 16, but I don't know. I do not know. For its 15th birthday, should APR raise all of us and we'll post our times afterwards. I will do something for its 15th birthday, however, it probably won't be that, because that's a lot more of a tournament format. Still much cooler than Fortnite. Yeah, this is my favorite game of all time, so it's going to be hard to compete with this. So, big fan. Get APR gold. Feel the cold. Pneumonia. 15-minute APR TS from me? I mean, I could. Yeah, there's snow. Isn't there a... So I look through Twitter. I search on Twitter for SSX related things a lot. And I found there's apparently a new Battle Royale game out that has snowboarding in it. And some people who are going live with that game are like, this is SSX Tricky Battle Royale. I think it's called Ring of Elysium. It's apparently quite new. I'm not a fan of Battle Royale in general, but it's kind of cool that they have snowboarding in it, I will say. TS record's 1542, yes. Yeah, Elysium. I wonder if it's inspired by Elysium Alps. Because it might genuinely be. October 20th, yes. So I'm planning to do something for its birthday. I don't know what, but I'm gonna do something. Do I snowboard myself? No. However, I did try it once. I tried it once when I was 10, and I didn't really like it, so I haven't tried it since. But, since I was only 10, I wasn't really, you know, ready to invest, so I kind of want to try it again. So I might try it again soon, give it another go, and maybe then it'll be a lot more fun. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I know that just fits the white theme of snowboard games. I mean, yeah, but I'm hoping it's inspired by Elysium maps. I don't think it is, but that would be sweet. But yeah, you're right, you're right. The age of 8 on the Junction Superpipe. Yeah, I think just like most other players, Junction is where I got the bulk of success from as well. When I was not that good at the game. Also, this is a points challenge. I kind of forgot about that. Young me was so proud. My first platinum was on Gravitude, and I remember I actually went up and asked my dad, "What's that?" Afraid to go to peak 2 and 3. I was afraid to do monster tracks for a story I've said like 2 million times by now. Hey, Knillmaster, what's up? How's it going? Piplup incoming in 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh. Good. Alright, that ought to do it. There it is. There's the Piplup. Doing good. That's awesome to hear. I'm doing well as well. Just kicking back, doing some runs right now. Well, after we finish this one, we're gonna mess around for a bit and then play some steep after that. Whatever. Didn't even know what stats were. 0 stats for the next 6 years. Should have not sent it. What, just to be a jerk? I like Piplup. It's a great emote. And a great Pokemon. Not sending it would have been very much cruel. Alright, I'm mid 39. Not bad, given I spent probably most of my effort focusing on chat as opposed to the run, but there you go. Okay, let's mess around for a bit. Let us do that. We're gonna have some water first. So you could use your debated emote. Guess that's a fair reason. Didn't know how to handspring till I had the game like 10 years. Yeah, it took me a while to learn how to do hand plants as well. Okay, so this is a question. Is this only in single events where if you finish quickly, Simon won't get much score? Let's try to do a wormhole run and we'll see what happens. How do people speak like that? What, in the form of debated? In what way? Rock and roll. Whoops. Alright, let's just get revenge. There we go. Now we may begin. So right now we're streaming to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So the people you see posting messages are people watching the YouTube stream. That's why. Alright, so let's try this. Let's see how many points he's gonna get by the time I'm done. But this is only in single event, I believe. That's a cool Easter egg though. I guess single event's gold has a little bit of dynamic to it then. Because if you're fast enough, yeah. Single event's gold might be a more interesting category than I thought. Huh. Intriguing, intriguing. Yeah, he's gonna have like 65k as I'm done, if even that. He's at 45 right now. Does he stop gaining points as well? Does Simon stop gaining points when I get too far away from him? Is that what's going on here? Oh no, he got 148 or 146 out of this too. Would he have stopped gaining points until he caught up to me? Alright, we need to do some experimentation here. Let's try that again. Assuming the wormhole trick's easier in Dolphin, GameCube shorter render distance? Don't think so. Easier, how so? Yep, that's true. You used to be able to play online. It was taken off in 2007, I believe. Anyone have an EA account? Do you have to buy them? Didn't know you had to buy them. I think I made an EA account, but I guess if you had to buy them, it couldn't have been, because I wouldn't have spent money on that. Alright, good. I was having nasty flashbacks to ESA. Oh, Lord. Right, let's try that again. So I'm going to stop and wait at the finish line. Straight up. It's EA. Yeah, but EA used to be a pretty decent company before all of these newfangled ways of making money from games came about. DLC and microtransactions really only became a thing with the 7th generation systems, right? The PS3s and Xbox 360s of the world. Alright, make 12.5. There you go. So now, let's sit and wait. Went backwards up a rail, fell out of an unrendered part. Has a bigger render distance. It'll take more effort from the game's side of things? Maybe. It's as fast though, at least, in real time and game time. No, he's gaining points again, however quite slowly. More effort from me? I don't see how so. It wouldn't be any harder. The rhythm is the same, the warp point is the same. So I guess he does still gain points while I'm away. Dang, what a shame. I think the reason he's gaining them slowly is because for some reason he's bad in single event. So that's definitely a thing. Hey. That's not gonna land though. Oh! Oh! Alright. Wonder if I can beat him just hanging out down here. Let's try it. Jump to get into the wormhole. Oh, in that respect. Maybe. But jumping into the wormhole isn't a big problem though. Like, I mean the one where I jump off the snow platform up there. That doesn't lead anywhere, right? Can I do it in 220? Definitely. But I don't know if I could do it exclusively doing monster tricks. That's another question entirely. He's already here, too. Oh, hello. Oh, I almost caught him. Close call. I think I must be misunderstanding the wormhole question, because I don't think the length of the jump matters any. That would very much have been replay and clip material. Alright. Dang it. Simon has been bested. Ran into him too. Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna mess around a little bit and conquer the mountain while I try to grasp what this would mean. More rendered behinds, more distance to clear with a jump. I think I understand that part. Let me make sure we're talking about the same jump. I think we are, but let me make sure. So I might be misunderstanding. 8.97. I'm gonna have to get 8.98 at some point. But not today. Lots and lots of gold. Okay, so. We are not talking about this jump right here, right? This is not it. It's this jump right here. Oh, it is the first one? More distance to clear with a jump. So okay. Are you saying on GameCube I could allow myself to go slower and or get less distance off of that? Let's see. So maybe... oh crap. Yeah, I think this might be too complex for me. Right, that's what I'm thinking. I don't think this... I think this stuff renders right away, doesn't it? Okay, so that's off limits. So that's not an option. Wouldn't have to jump as far. But is it actually actively rendering though when here? So from here, right, I can see that part of the track. That part of the track is fully rendered from that point at least. Right? Youch. I thought something up to this point would have been, you know, already rendered when you start the track, and instead something like down to session 3. If I use Dolphin's free cam option, you can see what you mean. Okay. So does it only render things as they come into view then, maybe? And that's a render option in the game itself, right? Not just the emulator? Interesting. Should have a look with that. In this specific case, so if what you're saying is true, then it could be useful in other cases, but in this one I don't think it would matter much, because you'll want to go relatively fast and relatively far anyways. So I don't think... if you can't take this at a slower pace and get less distance, I don't think it's going to help any. Right, so it only renders where you look. So until that ramp enters the camera field of view, it's not loaded in. It's not rendered. Okay. Right. This might be useful elsewhere. In this specific case, you'll want to go something like that anyways, at the very least. Especially since you need to get tricks as well, don't forget. I'm trying to think, is there any other place where that potentially could be useful? I don't know. Maybe. Okay, ride backwards, not change the camera angle. Not change the camera angle. Like keep the camera exactly as it is. Let's see. Was taken off. The SSX leaderboard was taken off. It was taken offline? No, that was just the old set of leaderboards. So right now the camera angle is changing, right? It changes to look from above, or from below to above. Right into what's not there. I don't know if there's a way to get up there without looking at it. Right, yeah. You would have to glitch the camera so that... Would it possibly work if you can somehow glitch the camera to be under the track? That occasionally happens. I don't think I ever see sideways camera in this game. But under the track happens very rarely, but it happens. I've seen that. That's a thing that happens. Yeah, that's just gonna send me off limits. Yeah, exactly. If you have rear view mode, that would be sweet. I wonder if either of these camera options are more prone to glitching on that note. Let's try near. This is gonna look really trippy. I'm not used to near. Ugh. If you could look backwards, it might work. Yeah. Collision might still be there, even if it hasn't been rendered. Hey, Europa, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Been watching my vids for a few months now. Finally caught me live. Cheers from Maryland. Alright, well, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you on board. Cheers to Maryland. Go back from Norway. So by going to near, I am theoretically looking at less stuff, at least, right? I don't think it's going to make a difference, but it might do. Am I working on right now? We're testing something right now. We're basically testing how the game handles a couple of weird things with camera and rendering. It's a little technical. I don't really understand myself, but can go faster than 120. Not without cheating or glitching the game. No, but you can. Oh, faster than 120 kilometers a second. No. You would have to completely break the game speed for that. I have not seen anyone do that yet. Found an APR record of mine that uses a launch glitch. What, my launch glitch runs? Kilometers an hour. Right, yeah. So max speed. You would have to break the speed, which has been done. But it's been done by someone using an action replay and that broke the game. But if that counts, then yes, you can. However, it wouldn't be allowed to do runs on anymore. How difficult can it be to outrun a mountain? Touche. Yeah, 120 kilometers an hour. You can't outrun that without cheating or breaking the game in some way. A peak race. I'm just imagining Big Mountain like Koopa the Quick in Mario 64. Right, it's looking up still. Okay, so it was looking up for a good while there. Did that seem like it was not rendered until it actually entered field or the camera, or no? Disabling off limits. I remember someone talking about you could do that with something named, I think it was like Wireshark or something. It's probably possible to do. No one has, but I invite anyone. I invite absolutely anyone to give it a try. If I could also increase the field of view without increasing like the camera. If there was a way to like stretch the window out and that just added more stuff, But obviously that's not how it works. See an APR in reverse? What do you mean, like back up to the top? Renders around the player, yeah. I think it kind of renders in chunks. Isn't that something a la what Minecraft does, right? Minecraft renders in chunks. It'll render everything within a certain distance of the player. And then nothing else. Yeah. It might be like that, I don't know. I know you've been looking into a lot of things pertaining to the game's inner workings and modding, so if you find out, and I'd love to know, but it's not looking good, unfortunately. I say unfortunately, but if it did work, that just means one console is faster than the other, which is really bad, so actually this is good news. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go do a free ride down Happiness, then we'll play a little bit of Steep after that. When I switch to Steep, it'll be on my PS4, so I can only stream to one service at a time, unfortunately. Since Steep has a heavily copyrighted soundtrack as well, I will be going to Twitch exclusively. Man, mid feels strange after having been on near for that long. But this is the camera angle I know and love. In fact, I wonder what the percentage of people who actually don't use mid is. It can't be that high. Gotta be, I'd say maybe less than 10%. Some people use far for specific purposes, like getting a good overview for snowflakes and such. But for general play, I think mid is by far most common. You use far as back. Okay, so that's far. So yeah, you use far. Then. Found a part of memory that allows you to bounce really high each time you touch the ground. If you freeze that part of memory at the top of beat 3, every time you hit the ground, you'll bounce up that high. Trying to find a way to fly? Alright. Sounds like a crazy... Sounds like you guys are trying to break this game in the most crazy ways possible, and that is wonderful. So you say bounce up really high. How high are we talking? Are we talking 10 meters or 10,000 meters? But you kept it even after memorizing them? Maybe it grew on you. I would much rather play in far than near, but I prefer mid to both of them. Oh. If you hit the ground while in macro, you'll bounce up to feet. Whoa. Only if you froze it while there. Huh. Yeah, I figured it wouldn't be loaded. So what happens then? Surely it would just crash, right? Just like when you enter a non-loaded track normally? Youch! That was not very pretty. Nor is this. Man, that's something straight out of Steep right there. Jeez. Infinite select loop? Oh, so, like when you end up in a wormhole. Yeah, that was nasty. That's a good question too. Will it be similar to a jump or more like teleportation? Right. I failed one time, but I'm gonna try it again. Let's rock and roll. Right, at least they aren't on the map and seemingly in the game. But we have wondered, so a couple theories Rippick and I have had for how this game handles movement is that it might work in the way that as you progress, you can't notice it, but the models are actually going down and spiraling around. Because that would make sense why you can see later parts of the track again later on as you're falling down. So even when the track doesn't, like even when the track isn't sloping, it still is kind of sloping. The model itself for the track is sloping. Possible you appear in an empty area? Maybe. Alright, that's the second time. Sheesh, this avalanche is out to get me today. Similarly nasty wipeout, aside for the fact that there was no rock hit this time. Sheesh. Peak 4? Maybe. Maybe that's where the stupid... Oh! Imagine if... Okay, so you know what they did in Tricky, right? Some of the unused assets, like ramps and multipliers and stuff, they put them under the track. Maybe they put some elsewhere, but at least we know there are some under the track. That little bit in the... So when you start conquering the mountain, you have this little intro sequence. That little bit of the icy turns with those ski lifts, you don't fucking think that could be hiding somewhere, right? Unlikely, but that would be amazing. That would be incredible. Let me try to... Yes. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Worm Dog? How's it going? I'm doing well, thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well too. Good to see you again. Oh. We're basically talking about ways in which you can break this game right now. Right, so this stuff, right here. Is this anywhere to be found? I wonder. Or, I guess, pretty much any of this. Because it looks... I don't know, it might not be gameplay, but it looks like it's gameplay. It doesn't look like it was a video made for this purpose. Looks like a pre-rendered cutscene. I suppose it might be. I was hoping it wouldn't be. I always wanted to do that section as well. Yeah, when I played as a kid, I was always wondering, where the hell is that part? Yeah, apparently game developers do that sometimes. Cable cars and helicopter interiors. Oh, so those are around there somewhere too, huh? Interesting. Test dev map. It probably is, but hoping it's not. It's definitely a skybox inside cutscene. That might count towards it being gameplay footage, right? If there's a cutscene in there, or a skybox, sorry. I don't know. During those loading screens, number changes to a really negative number. Oh, so it actually changes kind of the physical location on a big grid, right? What's going on with the lines on the screen? Emulator glitch. SSX2 apparently does that. I don't know what I did to make it do that, because it didn't do it before, but it does it now. Okay, after this I'm going to switch over to some Steep. Shoots back up when gameplay starts. Is there a way to freeze it mid? So you know how it dips down and then it goes back up. Is there a way to stop it somewhere in the middle of that? So let's just give it a value. Let's say gameplay happens at x5 or no y 500 positive, right? Like 500, and then loading screens happen at y 2500 or minus 2500. Is there a way to freeze it at like minus 900, something like that? Yeah, Dolphin does it. I think Dolphin does it for everyone. But I don't know what happened to make PCSX2 do it as well. It's strange. It might have to do with my NVIDIA graphics card. You know, a theoretical way to freeze the clock, but you haven't found it. Okay. So if you were to do that, you could possibly do something like that. There's probably no way to enter gameplay from there, right? So if you found your way to y minus 900 and there's nothing there, you couldn't just start playing in the nothingness, right? Alright, let's have one more look at this. I don't know, I'm wondering that too. I do not know. Let's have a good look at them. Clock speed controls how fast animations go, right? Yeah, like the person who's up here, up past this one. Okay, past this clip as well, I guess. Yeah, that person. Can't really see, it's just a black silhouette. Who knows? But it's someone. So, okay, I assume, so this is this technically a loading screen? We're probably in gameplay height right there, right? While the helicopter's going?
Is radio big?
Probably.
Here's the latest I saw. Anyone heading over to Peak One's Green Base Station right now.
It's gotta be Nate because of the shoulder size. Might not even be a character in the game, but I guess if it were to be one of them, Nate would make sense. If it's a pre-rendered cutscene and it's not just recorded gameplay, then it could be anyone or no one. Well, it is someone, but it's not anyone in the game.
The competitor spotlight continues featuring Mac Fraser. Strong showing on last
Hey Simon, what's up?
SSX fans wondering what the uber-talented
The run does start when you pick the rider. We're just messing around right now though, not doing any more runs for today. There's so much we don't know about the game. Yep. This is what you saw on GDQ? Which GDQ? Cloaked Yoshi only did APR, did he? And you don't start the timer there. Are you talking about my run? The one at ESA, maybe? Yes! What's up, Fruit Dragon? How are you today? New steep plate brew indeed.
Here's the latest. Big challenges can be found on Peak One's Snow Jam. No crowds, no rules, no annoyance.
Hey, we're just thinking out loud about what I said. Okay. PC or PS4? PS4. PC apparently can't stream it at the moment. I'm considering maybe upgrading my computer, but not right now. I'm thinking about possibly picking up a Ryzen, because I don't really care if it's... I don't really super care if I have to play it at... If my system can run it at max graphics and never drop below 60, whatever. I just want it to be able to stream. That's all I want. We're just free running. Yeah, we're messing around right now while we're talking about this stuff regarding some of the inner workings. Right, Ryzen processors are apparently really good at handling streaming, because of all cores. And I've had a look at some of the benchmarks, and it's truly amazing. I still have this picture up. So there's this PC benchmarking site that I used to look at sometimes, and I had a look at a couple of the Ryzen processors I'm considering. So I'm considering in order of strength from low to high, considering Ryzen 7 1700, 1700X, and 1800X. I'm considering all of those. And then the first one, the lowest strength one, has like a performance number of 13,747. Processor currently in my computer is at 7,795. So even the lowest one would have been markedly an improvement. Markedly, big time. You got 1700X. Are you happy with it? Gonna listen to the stream in the car. Alright, Techno. Enjoy car stream. Overanalyze games. Well, we're looking for ways to potentially break the game that could be useful for speedrunning or modding the game. See, the more we mess around with the game, the closer we are to a day where it's possible to make your own SSX maps, which is a wonderful, wonderful day. How much time is Bird Booth saving Metro? It depends on your execution, and it depends on whether you go for it and fail, or if you don't go for it at all. But assuming you play nearly perfectly, I'll give you a general rundown. If you don't go for it at all, you lose out on 14 seconds. If you go for it and miss it, you've lost 17 seconds. If you go for it and miss it particularly badly, in the way that you bounce around up there and you get out of off limits and everything, you lose 19 seconds. Hey, what's up, Bat? SSX map editor. Yes, it would be. It would be incredible. I hope that comes to fruition one day. Also, if it's alright to ask. There's nothing I like more than answering questions to help people. No worries, my friend. 1800 is just a factory overclocked 17. It's better to take a 17, overclock it yourself, save some cash. Alright, I'll note that. 1700 plain or 1700X? So I'm looking, the one with the best value for money is the 1700X, based on the numbers on this website. Sub 2 Metro is happening by the end of the night. Yep, get on that. Best of luck. Making SSX maps comes to mind. Think about the process. Choose the skybox, max drop height, place rails, terrain, and trees. I have no doubt it would be a complex process, but it could be fun. It would open up a lot of opportunities. Plus, when you make custom maps, it doesn't necessarily have to be advanced, because you can make silly maps, funny maps. And maybe someone could mod a decent multiplayer in too. I don't know if this game really has enough buzz behind it to get that going, but I don't know. Normal one, happy with yours, had to overclock it quite a bunch in order to enjoy some newer games. Right, so if I'm being completely honest, I don't know anything about the process of overclocking. That doesn't mean I couldn't learn, but at current I have no clue how to do it. I have no clue about any of the potential dangers or risks. And does overclocking void your warranty? I assume it does, because that's a pretty big deal for me, since I have really, really good warranty service in Norway. Okay, you got the normal one. Okay. Solely style my rail loops. Yeah, something like that. Like try to stay on this rail line, for instance. Four-way half-pipe crossing. Yeah, none of this sounds super complex, but it has potential to be a lot of fun still. You can also make it way easier to test anything. Imagine if Second Booth is an asset. We can fuck around with Second Booth and potentially discover once and for all if the damn thing actually is RNG or not. But yeah, I'm considering, okay, it's not really dangerous as long as you don't crank up the voltage. Turn on a 34 millihertz, or megahertz, sorry. It's totally fine. 3900. And your water cooled, okay, yeah. Yeah, my gaming rig is extremely basic. It was my first one, I didn't even assemble it myself, so I quite like for things to be plug and play for the most part. The 1700X looks like great value for money though. So I could potentially consider that as well. I don't think I'll want to upgrade my computer soon, but maybe in about 6 to 12 months it's about time, I think. Hopefully, if I get a Ryzen, that will mean I won't really need to upgrade for a while, because I don't really care if I have to. I don't really care if it's not running games perfectly, it just has to be able to stream them. Vertical punching bag challenge, oh that would be sweet. So many good ideas. Alright, I'll do a little bit more free ride and I'll just keep talking.
You're back with Radio Big.
X or 1800 would be better, right? I don't even think. Okay, so these are American prices, but the 1700X is $10 more than the 1700. At that point, I think it's almost going to be worth it. If anything, just to save the time you'd spend overclocking it. Crazy things you could do in a map editor. The sky's the limit, yeah. There are tons of good ideas you could pull off, 100%. Hopefully one day it will be a thing. And this opens up windows to do just that. Extreme big air. All of this is over your head. It is a little complex, but thanks a lot for stopping by though, I appreciate it. Not the best of news to hear that it makes you feel dumb. We're just talking about SSX related stuff, basically, how to break the game and stuff. But thanks for hanging out. I'll see you later, and have a good one. Yeah, you can push the limits, exactly. That's what you can. Yes, had such an editor. We'll never get it. Yeah, so what I heard was that they apparently deleted all their assets for this game. So that's bad. There's a fly buzzing around. Annoying bastard. Yeah, had some sort of level editor. Yeah, they definitely did. I mean, how else would they make their tracks? That's all the files. I'm not gonna encourage anyone to do a break and enter on EA's office. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is I wouldn't hate it. Aww. Alright. I'm gonna switch over to some steep once I reach the bottom of snow jam, sure, yeah. Let's do that. It will take me a few minutes to get going again. The stream's gonna drop for about 30 seconds and then it'll be back when I switch to steep, because I'm switching from computer to PS4, so obviously I have to make some changes, but that's okay. I think so too. Right on top of the avalanche by grinding on fallen trees. Basically like lava rolling. That'd be awesome. Open the eye. So I think a lot of people have tried to do that. I think some people have done it recently. I think that's what these guys working on modding stuff are doing right now. Hey Garp, what's up? Unfortunately, I just made the end of the SSX portion. Don't know if you're very interested in Steep, but that's what's next on the program. This sort of continues onto the Snow Jam racecourse.
Stay tuned with Radio Big for all your updates.
But it's full of archives. That could only be edited. Right, yeah. Someone, I think it was Sly, who ran into something that Final Big couldn't open. You are interested in Steam? Alright, well, if I was playing on PC, I'd be playing Steep on Steam, but won't even be doing that. EA hit anything. Imagine if they hit something in there that's like, this is valid for all time, but cache this code to get a $10,000 reward. I don't know if this is true, but apparently, allegedly, some company did that in their terms of service. Missed it. Whee! Is that jump more powerful than the normal one? I don't think it is. Nah, I don't think it is. Huh. If you don't know what I'm doing, if you do a board press and then you press the right stick in, you can actually jump. You can't do that just pressing the R3 button in, but you can do it if you're doing a press, so... Yeah, the R3 jump. Oh, I messed up my timing on that one. Huh. I should try to do a challenge run where I only use the R3 jump. Where a regular jump would be too powerful. Interesting. I already have an idea right now. Let's see. It's not going to be a fair comparison, so this is no stat, obviously, but I'll give it a shot. Messed up the timing. Under the sign. The billboard? Maybe. I don't think you jumped there, though. R3 jump would be a topic for the fundamentals. Maybe. That billboard. Alright, let's see. Right. I need to stop. Stop your missing and start grinning. Stop your missing and start grinding. Alright, here we go. Can't press it on demand like that. I should try holding the controller in a different way for this purpose. One more time. Okay. Miss the rail occasionally too, which is not very helpful. I just want to get a decent jump off of this one time, okay? That's all I want. That's all I need. Okay, there we go. I think that was higher than normal. Or at the very least, as high. Maybe I should jump early enough, but at that point, I think a regular tap jump would get the job done. That's a shame. It might still be useful, but I guess it's not useful exactly right here. to jump there. Yeah, that's slower. Speed boost. Ow. I want a rider approach the start gate. That's the clock speed being... Oh, really? The game itself actually slows down, huh? Interesting. Yeah, we're talking about different ways to break the game, too, with the eventual intention of modding it. That sucked. Let's do that iffy stiffy. Oh yeah. Modding the game at this moment very lightly. I didn't actually get to watch the video, but I saw someone overnight had made a boost color mod. I think it was you, Sly. Instructions are slowing down. Yeah. I'm used to going full speed is the reason why I thought that was some sort of cutscene hybrid. That wasn't a real mod. Ah. I'm still gonna check it out. I was interested to see what it's actually like. Alright. Let's get to the bottom of Snow Jam. Okay. I'm gonna get steep going now, so I will go to this camera for a bit, and I'll just hang out like this for a little while. So, we're gonna continue steep on Twitch. I can only stream to one platform since it's off my PS4, so that's a shame. We are gonna have to switch platforms, but that does not mean that we are done for the day, not at all. So I'm gonna continue over on Twitch playing some Steep, so hopefully you'll be able to join in for that. I'm gonna turn the PS4 on for here and from here and set everything up so that it's ready for use. Alright, it's booting up now. Alright, let's see. Use dolphins, load custom textures, features, and you edit it. Okay. Yeah, I think somebody was messing around trying to do 4K textures one time. I remember hearing about that vaguely. Thanks a lot for posting the link. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you want to see the Steep action, go over to my Twitch channel, and I will hang out there. I don't know if EA hid anything like most developers do. Maybe they did. They certainly hid the booze. Okay, yeah, so you can just change the textures up manually like that. Interesting, yeah. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta move my laptop there so I can read chat. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, and it looks like the game is about ready to go, so looks like you guys are reacting to the dog. He's just chilling. Let's disturb him for a little bit. I'll play some Steep after that. He just wants to chill, I think. Yeah, he just wants to chill, so I'm just gonna fire up Steep. So I'm gonna turn this stream off, and the stream will be back in about 20 to 30 seconds. So I will see you in a bit. If you were here just for SSX, then Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again as well. Have a good rest of your day. Oh, if this never existed, what would I be streaming? I don't know. Honestly, I found streaming, or at least I found streaming for myself through SSX, so I don't even know who I would be. It'd still be fun, but I probably wouldn't have been introduced to it. Maybe not ever, or at least not when I did. I probably would have been streaming, you know, just probably would have been a variety streamer if I were to be streaming at all. Alright, I'll be right back.